Hey, on this issue, I wasn't going to speak on it until I woke up this morning and I started to kind of look through, my social media and realized that the time to be a passive bystander has stopped. As someone who currently can't take a step away from my life and go protest or go spend some time with these people that are making a big difference. For those of us that are like me, we are still required to do our part. And our part consists of making sure that the truth gets out. And so there are things such as old videos and everything that people are trying to spread mass hysteria with. Essentially what I'm trying to say is it's our part to make sure that the right voices get heard, that we all contribute to the Black Lives Matter movement, and that we also help our communities around us not get trapped up in this idea that these protesters and these riots are absolutely without cause. I'm not gonna pretend that I am the most educated person on riots and all of this, but something I do understand is that there is a system of oppression and injustice towards persons of color, and more specifically towards the African American population. And that is exactly what all of this that's going on right now is about, and is because of this injustice that we as an American people have to rise up and make a change, which is what these protesters and rioters are doing. While rioters are to some extent on the more radical side of things, they're not necessarily wrong. Sometimes it takes radical action to create change. Sometimes it takes radical action to get things public. Don't be one of those people that just sits on the sidelines anymore. Make your difference in your community by talking about this, by getting things in front of the right people, by not letting the craziness and the villainization of these people be allowed to spread because of the media. For those of you that are actually out there and protesting and everything, even though I don't have a huge following or anything like that a lot of people are going to see, for those of you that are out there, be safe. Please still wear your masks. If you're in a non-violent protest, power to you. If you're in a somewhat violent riot, then please go out with protective gear and have some people that kind of stay out of the fray that can take care of you if things go haywire. And I stand with you 100%. And as closing words, because I know that the majority of my following is white and privileged, it shouldn't be like that. However, you can still use that to do some good. Saying his name is a big part of this movement, and George Floyd was in fact murdered. The murderer is getting off easy. A big part of it is because he's white and the system is designed to help people like me, white people, succeed. But also, it's not just George Floyd that matters, it's every single person of color in this United States, in this world that we live in, that matters. Black Lives Matter. The reason that the movement isn't all lives matter is because there is a vast majority of the population that doesn't have to deal with this kind of stuff. And that's why change isn't happening at the rate that it should be. Black Lives Matter. Support the people around you who deal with these injustices, and do your part.